Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 22nd. Welcome to English Language Arts class. Yet again, we had another great day yesterday of Zoom meeting classes, and let's hope to keep it going, shall we? Saw about half you guys, so if I saw you there, you should have a pretty good idea of this week's assignment. If not, just sit back, relax, watch this quick video, and please message me if you have any more questions after watching this. So like I mentioned, everyone did a great job last week. This week we introduced somewhat, not necessarily a large project, but something that could take you a bit more time than last week's assignments. I'm just going to go to group one here. Um, as you can see under classwork, this is in all the groups. Under week two, you'll see the autobiography/biography assignment. And I know on my end here, when it says view assignment, it's just pulling up my grade book. I don't know what it looks like for you. It's not showing me the link necessarily. So I did post it again on the stream because this is what you have to click on. It is in a Flipgrid setup for this week's assignment. But really quickly, I reviewed this with the students who are in the Zoom meetings. We're working on our speaking and presentation. That's one aspect. The second part is autobiography or a biography writing. You could write about yourself, or you have the opportunity to choose a person of interest to get some information about. Students will improve their public speaking and presentation skills by creating a 30-second video. That is a real simple way to say what our goal is this week, okay? So there's always the content goal, which is autobiography, biography. There's the different mediums we use, which in this case is basically public speaking. So your technology goal is to use Flipgrid specifically, but to get more comfortable with video recording and video editing. However, if you are still struggling with making videos, you have the second option of creating a Google Slides instead. So I'll say that one more time. Our first goal, let me get back to class one here. Our first goal is to make the video via Flipgrid by clicking on this link. If you're still not feeling great about recording yourself for many reasons, you can do a Google Slides version of the assignment instead. So your assignment is students will create a 30-second edited video. They will introduce themselves to their classmates and explain some interesting facts about yourself. Or you're going to make a similar video about a selected person. Could range anywhere from an author to musician, a public figure, really anyone. I really want to make sure you guys have the options to choose what you're interested in for this. The final product will be that video or the PowerPoint presentation I talked about. And as always, the grading. I did review the grading yet again with students because although I posted it, I never really talked about it with everyone. Many students were in a high range of score for the first week, so that was really good to see. So keep up the good work. Once again, it's the participation and communication. Even if you're not in Zoom meetings, you really want to message on the Google Stream if you can, or email me if you feel more comfortable. Just so I know that you're staying engaged and that, again, you're communicating and letting me know, because that's what's so very important this year. And I always go back and edit. I'm going to leave it very open-ended. Hello everyone, what's up? What's your plans for today? We'll see if we'll get some interest, but again, if you're not been too active in not meeting the Zoom sessions, please feel free, answer my posts on Google Stream. So that way, essentially I'll know that you were active today. I'll also know, of course, if you're working on your assignments. So why don't we take one more look at that? I don't want to make this video too long. We'll go to assignment, autobiography or biography. Like we said, you can write about yourself or you can write about someone else. We'll see how it goes. Like I was telling students, I'd rather see you can do two options. You can be very thorough in doing one of the projects, or if you do one relatively quick, you can go and do the other one for the second half of the week, if that makes sense. Again, feel free to ask me questions throughout. I'll be available essentially all day, checking my computer regularly. All right, excellent. So you probably see this. You're always going to join with Google, of course. It's all, like we said at the beginning, it's always about your student email. Okay, great. What is your name? Where are you from? What are some interesting facts about you? That's obviously for the autobiography choice. If you're speaking about someone else, just say the very most important facts about them. What I was trying to say to students is it's not so much, your goal is not to give me all of the amount of information. This isn't a research project necessarily. You're getting assessed on your ability to create an interesting and organized speaking response. Basically, you want to capture who's your audience is always something you consider. I'm your audience as well as your classmates. Maybe some other teachers will watch it. So keep that in mind. Really focus on the interesting aspects. Be very creative. We don't want to know everything about your topic. We just want to know the interesting parts that will catch our attention, and we then can go learn more or ask questions. That's kind of the basis of it, really, to garner that interest. So you will click record a response and you'll go through the steps there. I'm not going to click it because I don't want that to come up necessarily, but that will be your best bet, is to record right through the Flipgrid website. And I know you guys have worked on this website in other subjects as well. So really, like I mentioned, this is going to be more of a more thorough project. So I'd really like you to be working on this. And if you're not making progress on it, please guys, at the very least, shoot me an email on Gmail or comment me on the Google Stream, anything. So I know you're being active and you are putting effort forward, and I can answer any questions that you have. Like I mentioned, if you're not comfortable recording the video just yet, that is perfectly fine. You're going to find Google Slides. Like you see, I just have the habit of, I always just kind of Google search it. But you can always click on these apps, these bars in the corner, to get to Google Slides as well. You're going to click blank and create a new one. Here's one here about LeBron James. I actually set up the template for one student to work on. So if you want me to help you as well with that, I can. Again, this is more of a focus on your ability to organize and to present. It's not to show me that you have a ton of knowledge about a topic. So why do I say that? I say that because you really only need to put maybe 3 to 5 slides at the very most, right? And I do love sports, for those of you guys who know me, so that's why that's the example. Very simple. Maybe you want to put your name somewhere, maybe not. You should always, honestly, somewhere by some. And then just very simple. You could do background info, and it's a presentation. You could just even keep it at info. And you could do a third, achievements. and championships. So this is just an example for you to see what I'm looking for. If you're not comfortable with the video, that's fine. During classes, I can go through these presentations with you, the one you create, and I can show you an appropriate way to present them to people. I want to give you those options. If you're really struggling on the Google Slides, you aren't working out with Flipgrid, your last resort is to pull up a simple Google Doc, and you could do it in a more traditional Word text. You're not going to be penalized, but again, I want to push you to your level of discomfort and work backwards, because I know you guys are all very capable. And like I keep reiterating, that's just going to be so paramount this year in terms of the medium that we submit our assignments, whether it is a recording or a big live blog, which we did last week, or presentations, slides. These are going to be just as important as what we talk about. And I hope some of my tips are helping. I can post some more tips as the week progresses to help you guys, because it is a bit more independent this week, but I know that you guys are certainly capable of it. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. Again, I'm really impressed. Yet again, really a little more than half of you guys in every class session, so keep up the great work. If I didn't catch you there in the Zoom meetings, reach out to me. Feel comfortable emailing, messaging. I'll keep repeating that probably till the end of the term, end of the year, because it's just really what we're focusing on. That's your task for your English for this week. And please message me. I can always work with you. Very flexible in terms of how we accomplish our goals this year. So that's it. Fall is starting to approach, and it's getting a bit to that time of year. So throw on a hoodie, get some things done today, have a great lunch, take breaks, and I will see you all very soon. Have an excellent day. Thank you.